Hello and welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hi, Pumpies. How we doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a swell day today. How's your weekend? Hope everyone had a good one. Welcome for joining. Who is ready for some Steam Next Fest demos? Hello. Hi. Welcome for joining. Hello, Abby. What's good? What's good? Hi, Yakima Trades. Welcome for joining. Key Energy. Welcome for joining. Hi, I'm Majiki. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. How you doing? Yo, Zushi, welcome for joining. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a swell day and I had an even more swell weekend. I have been busy. Slowly but surely. Once again, adding more and more things to the stream. We have added a brand new... Yeah, let's go! Thank you for the resub. Let's go to 29 months, Darcy. Much appreciated. Yay, sex stream! Hi, welcome for joining. How's it going? I've been busy this weekend. I have a funny little deal with someone in which I edit video for them. They do art for me. I say this works out very well because it's like, wow, I could have just paid you for art, but I will gladly edit a video for you. And to them, it's like, wow, I would have paid you to edit this, but I can gladly do art for you. It's like, you know what? Good trade, good trade. The bargain system is still alive and well. Bargaining is still real. So I've been busy editing videos for someone else. But that also put me in the mood to do some video editing, to do some editing on my own. So, as y'all know, fun fact, the Snek on the starting soon screen, the red one, right, with the fire and stuff, that one, that is not Snek 3.3 model. That is the original idea. That is the 𝐒𝐴𝐬 concept model that I used to make that. Not this one. I still want to make a brand new original intro video. And I'm working on that. I am working on that. But... And I'm talking big but that one's not ready yet. I kind of have an idea for what I want to do. But I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I still gotta like block it out and plan it out. Hi, Stitches. Welcome for joining. But what I did do... Yeah, look, speaking of big butts, Snek swoosh. GoodnightSnek tail swoosh. GoodnightSnek tail swoosh. What I did do is put together a brand new ending video sequence. And I was like, you know what? I channeled some old school style, like, let's get some anime ending, you know, like the anime, you're watching an anime, the episode ends, you get like a cool little ending sequence. I thought, let's channel the vibes of that. Yo, welcome for joining. How's it going, Crimson? Welcome. Hi, hello to you too, them jiggles. What can I say? I'm a very animated serpent. So, yeah, let me show you what I had been working on over the weekend. Hi, Nanadal, welcome for joining. How's it going? Hi. Let me show you what I've been working on over the weekend. Check it out. Well, what do y'all think? Hi, Anise. Welcome to joining. Let's pop in. Actually, fun fact, that is not the starting soon screen. That is the ending screen. The new starting soon screen is still a work in production. It's still a work in production. That's the ending screen. I wanted something that's like the vibes of like, oh, you watch an episode of an anime and it ended and now it's over. And this is just like the ending sequence that plays at the end of every episode. Thought we'd get new style videos at the end of that. Very nice. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hi, niece. What's poppin'? Welcome for joining. So no, that is actually the ending screen. Starting soon screen is still a work in progress. I don't know. I've got a few concepts in my head that I want to mess around with that I think I'll do. But we'll see. We'll see what I end up cooking up. Hi, Liker. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? How you doing? Yo, what's poppin', dude? Hey, Prinny, welcome for joining. Oh, what? Steam Next Fest festival time already? Yep, yeah, it is. Though to be fair, last time we weren't doing Next Fest demos. It was the Steam Boomer Shooter Festival. Very different thing. When was the last time? Next Fest was like a good few months ago now. The last time we did a bunch of demos, which was when we got was right before we got the new model. That was a Boomer Shooter Festival. That was specifically Boomer Shooters and FPS games. This time around, it's more of a general Steam Next Fest time. This is more general Steam Next Festisms. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hope you've been swell. Welcome. Usually check the anime genre and see how much slop you can find. I'm sure there's some real neat looking anime games, but I'm sure. I have to say, I feel like this year, the layout feels a little, I don't know, I feel like we're missing a tab. I feel like we're kind of missing a tab. I'm like, why does it feel way more difficult to navigate Steam Next Fest this time around than it usually does? Now, granted, maybe that could just entirely just be on me. And maybe I'm just not looking as much. But I'm like, maybe I'm just not seeing things that really stick out. Maybe the things that really stick out to me are taking a little longer to get to, but I don't know. I feel like the layouts are like, there's a tab missing, because I'm like, why am I having a harder time? Why am I having a much harder time coming across, like, shooters than I usually do? Maybe there's just not that many shooters this time around. That could be it. It's entirely possible. It is entirely possible. What's Next Fest, if I don't mind you asking? Not at all. Steam Next Fest is this thing Steam does at least, like, what? 3 times a year? 2 times a year? I don't know, it's hard to tell. We always check them out every time they do them, but like, I don't know how often they do that. 3 times a year, yeah. It's this thing Steam does 3 times a year, where on the front page, there's a big old banner. It says Steam Next Fest. You click on it, and it shows a bunch of demos for upcoming games. And it's like, here's a bunch of fucking games that are coming out. Here's a bunch of demos, an entire festival dedicated to showcasing them so that players can be like, okay, that looks cool. Let me download the demo for that, play that, and if I like it, I'll wishlist it. AKA, oh boy, free stuff. Oh hell yeah, free stuff. Free games. I love free games. Granted, obviously, it's not the full game, but you know. Oh boy, I love experiencing brand new things entirely for free. I had to play a bunch of brand new games all at once entirely for free? Let's go! Free shit! Exactly. I love free shit! Hi, Joseph. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? What do you mean is this a Rouge the Bat outfit? No! It's my own original outfit. Granted, I can't help it if you look at me and you see some similarities to Rouge the Bat. For instance, desperately, badly want to be in your mouth. I get that. But no. Rouge the Bat's outfit is like a heart-shaped. This is not a heart. These are more like claws. Like little fangs. You know? It's a corset. It's a bodysuit. Sexy. Shows off some cleavage. But Rouge wears like a heart shape chess piece. Mine is most certainly not a chess piece. And as you can see, there's a lot of legs showing off. Rouge has like a bodysuit that goes all the way down. This one, the leggings are a little different. I got leggings and exposed skin. Thong string. I got a little, I don't know, I never know what to call these little cloth parts. Always forget the name of them. But I got that little loincloth right there. Not a Rouge the Bat outfit. It's my own original outfit. Come on now. Although, maybe one day in the future, if I could afford it. Nah, what do you mean if? Definitely. Will afford it. Will make it happen. Anyways, maybe sometime in the future, we'll do like a Sonic marathon. I'll get like a Rouge the Bat costume and we'll wear that the entire time. That could be fun. That's like a fun... We can save that for the future. There's no rush to marathon a bunch of Sonic games, but it would be really fun to have a Rouge the Bat outfit. And then marathon a bunch of Sonic games. That would be fun. This is mainly an excuse to eventually replay Sonic Heroes. Thank you, 𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄. I'm glad you think so. Jesus, you have so much ass. Yeah, of course. In case you ever doubted I was Latina. Yeah, see, exactly. Damn, I love the Latinas. Hey, Stitches, if you ever need help finding a 7TV emote, just type in colon. If you add a colon at the front and then start typing it, it'll show up. In case you can't remember the exact, capitalization, since 7TV is cap sensitive. This is a Latina appreciation zone. True. Hi, Jelly. Welcome for joining. Yo, yo. Hey, Late Night. Welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Where's that snake tail action behind me? Where or what? There's that tail. Yeah, I have a tail. What about it? See your tail. It's right there. It goes swishes. It swishes and it wags with me. It's just, I'm a little curvy, so... It's really hard to find an angle that shows off the tail. I think I have to do like a high angle and then off to the side. And this one gives a good tail view without just straight up, you know, putting it, like moving the camera this way and then showing the tail off like that. I guess this works. But you're not really making eye contact with me. Oh, hey, check out that back boob. What good stuff? You know it's good stuff when you can see back boob. When you can see titty from the back. You know that's the good stuff. But yeah, it's tough to get the tail on screen. Like, this is an angle. This works. But like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to hold a conversation at this angle. Let's be real. This is not the best angle for having a conversation. Though I know you're enjoying it. But there's a tail back there. See, this is why Snek 2.0 didn't have a tail. Because my ass was like, that thing is not going to be on screen most of the time. It's nice to know it's there, but let's be real, it's barely on screen except for the little hints where it like swooshes in and out. Sometimes my tail wags and you can see a little bit of it. Other times you don't. Other times it's sitting perfectly behind me. It's like, what's the point of having all this thigh if y'all never get to see it, you know? That's why Snek 2.0 did not have a tail. But, oh well. Y'all helped me afford one this time around. That's done and over with. We have a tail now. And tongue. Although the tongue you see a lot more. You're on mobile, so that won't work. Ah, I see. Fair enough. There are browsers that let you watch. There are apps on the App Store that are basically Twitch, but they come pre-installed at 7TV if you're interested in looking into them. I forget what they're called. One of them has like a snow theme, if I remember. Hi, welcome for joining SJS. What's poppin'? Welcome. You feel like I could have a toggle where the tail wraps around my belly? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Or I use my tail to point at chat. That could be fun. We'll see what I come up with. Right now, the tail just wags. The tail wags. There's no... Sorry to break it to you. There's no default poses in the Waterdo default pose library that include a tail. Because most models don't have that tail. There's one for Android, which is what you use. Ah, I see. I think it's called Frosty, right? Frosty? Is that the one? That's the one I remember recommending. I think it was called Frosty. Oh, the one you use named Extra, XTRA. Interesting. How do you like that browser? Or, you know, that old Twitch version? Because I think 7TV is a lot of fun. And I like that there's a bunch of dumbass, stupid emotes that would not be approved on Twitch that y'all get to have on 7TV. Yeah, I've been using Water ever since I swapped to the new computer. Ever since I got this new PC, I've been using Water since it's a much more powerful streaming application, or, you know, VTuber program than my previous one, which was VC Face. Hello, Queen of Rodents. You thought one TV was good for a household. We ain't talking about households. We're talking about lunatics who watch cartoon anime people on the internet. Psychopaths who need 7 TVs. And all sorts of silly emotes. Like glorp shit. I love how I have all these glorp emotes, but like literally I think all we ever need is glorp shit. Hi, Queen of Rodents. How you doing? What's poppin'? For those who don't know, Queen of Rodents, real cool streamer, super kick-ass artist, absolutely hilarious, incredibly entertaining individual that I think y'all should seriously go check out. What you been up to? How's your weekend been? Hope it's been treating you swell. I guess you're calling up Best Buy. 7's a lot of money, though. Not if you dig through people's trash. I have not purchased... My monitor that I'm using right now is the first television monitor screen that I have purchased in like a decade. It's been nothing but hand-me-downs, baby. Nothing but hand-me-downs. I rub my big belly, and whenever my family members get a TV and throw out their old one, I go, you gonna eat that? You gonna finish that? And then I take it with me. For example, I have my OBS on a big-ass 30-inch TV. Like 32, I don't know, how big is that? That's a big fucking TV. It's a really long one. Yo, Longful, what's poppin'? Weekend's been nice. Not getting your knees busted in by the credit card man, so you're ready on that happiness. Let's go! I don't think about it. The credit card man can't hurt me if I don't acknowledge his existence. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But hey, chat, did you know that we're having a debut-a-thon? Wink wonk, tee-hee. Do you know we're having a debut-a-thon? Completely unrelated to anything and any debts whatsoever. Possibly incurred by this brand new model. May or may not, perchance. Nah, it's kidding. That's paid off in full. Don't worry about that. But totally unrelated to credit card debt. Do you know that we're having a debut-a-thon celebration to celebrate my brand new model? And it's coming to a close next week. I think the 21st. Because that's usually the cutoff point for Twitch payments and stuff like that. That's usually when they split it up. But anyways, or at least when YouTube does. Anyways, hey, guess what? Y'all unlocked another reward. We are getting the Versus Booby emotes. Those will be coming soon. Eventually. I get paid by Twitch tonight, actually. Usually, we'll see. We'll see if they pay me on the 14th early or they wait on the 15th. It's always 50-50. Sometimes I send the payment out on the 14th. Sometimes I do the 15th. And I can never figure out why unless it's a Sunday. But I digress. Anyways, so... emotes on the way. New reward tier. New reward goal unlocked. There is a very real chance y'all may make me have to play Tiny Tina's Wonderland and marathon that shit. And you know what? I ain't gonna half-ass it like we did the Borderlands 3 one either. Y'all are getting a week of me trying to beat that game. Let's be honest, I'm not beating it in a full sitting. And I am not gonna be live 24/7 with the full, I'm not gonna be live letting my computer run overnight. That's dumb. But you're gonna get long-ass streams and we're just gonna marathon the shit out of it when it drops. If. Nah, you know what? What's this if nonsense? When y'all hit the goal. When you hit the goal. Because let's be honest. We're at what? What's that say? 3 set. Was that 7? What is the goal? Page settings, alerts, go to goals. 337. Yep. 337 out of 420. It's not that far off. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to do something. Where is it? Where's the... Here we go. I found out I could change the way it looks, and I want to make this... Haha! Circle! That's cute. I found that I can make it round. So it's round now. Big ass circle. Oh, there we go. Boom. So y'all are, if you look at that circular bar, goddamn, are you bitches close to getting me to marathon all of Tiny Tina's? And not to mention, immediately after the Tiny Tina's marathon, if y'all can keep that momentum going, we're getting a new alt color, baby. And not only are we getting a new alt color, you, the viewer, get to design my alt color. And then we'll do a little competition, have y'all pick your favorite community-created alt color. I had this really fun idea of basically... wrong button. I had this really fun idea for when we reach the alt color goal of taking a model, making like a print... making like a printout page, like a black and white printout page, like a coloring book. So those of y'all who do not have digital art tools don't have to feel left out. You can quite literally print the page out and color it in IRL and then submit that. Get out your crayons, exactly. But I thought it'd be really fun to like make just like a little printouable or just like fill in the colors and create your own Snek alt color. And then we'll have the community decide their favorite one. Awesome energy I have. Hi Eric, what's poppin'? Welcome for joining. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to you, Alicia. It is Canadian Thanksgiving today, or is it tomorrow? Either way, happy Thanksgiving to those who are celebrating this month. I am Mexican. So I definitely don't... I am a Mexican living in America, so I definitely don't celebrate on Canadian time, but happy Canadian Thanksgiving to those who are having good. Hope y'all are eating swell. Have your full for me. And if you're not... Rubs my big belly. Rubs my big belly and points at yours, pointing through the monitor at your plate of food. You gonna finish that? Hey, you gonna finish that? You gonna do that? Make me ginger? Hey, who knows? It might work. Could be hot. I had a blonde hair color scheme. We had a brunette color scheme. It could work. Gonna throw rocks at me if I get near food. Ah, come on! Yo, Rajanka, let's pop in. You're going to print it out and post what you pay in r/grippy sock crayon box. What the fuck is r/grippy sock crayon box? This is the threat of a brand new subreddit hitting you. Sure is something. Grippy sock crayon box, and its caption is, God forbid women make art. Very girly pop. Parentheses, mentally ill. Parentheses, lovingly. I see, I see. These are cute. This rules. The fuck is a grippy sock? Oh, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know about the hospitals that give you the grippy socks? Are you unaware? Reddit is truly a place of... You don't want to call it wonder. Because it's Reddit. No, you don't want to know. It's fine. You can leave it there. Reddit is certainly a place of. That's it. It's a place of. It is a place of. That's all we really need. You've been hospitalized before, but you've never seen grippy socks IRL. But if you ever did, you... Explicative. Redacted. See, that's funny. I've been hospitalized, but, like, not mental facility hospital. Like, I was in the hospital for surgeries, and I have had grippy socks so that I don't slip and open up my stitches and all my blood and guts spill out. And I look like that picture of the sad cat with the tomatoes, except instead of tomatoes all around me, it's my guts and organs falling out of me. So I have had grippy socks. I have had them IRL. I've also had a very close family member wind up in the mental facility and coming home with her grippy socks. It is not a sex thing when you go to a hospital or sometimes a mental facility. Sometimes they give you the socks with like a little I don't know how to describe it. Grippy sock is the best way to describe it. It's like a little thing at the bottom of the feet, the bottom of the soles, so that you don't like slip and fall on like tile flooring. Quite literally, so it grips to the floor better. It's better traction. Like I said, for example, I was in the hospital. I had my organ removed. I could not walk around. They gave me little socks so that I could walk across the hospital floor without slipping. Yeah, they're textured soles, basically. Hi, 𝐒𝐽𝐳, welcome to joining. I should keep my blood and guts, to be honest. However, that doesn't mean I'm gonna dissuade Guro artists from drawing some cool-ass shit with me. Let's be honest, an assassin snake is a really good subject from some kick-ass Guro art. I don't have Citadel and Beyond Citadel on the docket to play through eventually to not be totally down for that. The grippy socks are comfy though. I don't know. I don't like the feeling. I get it, but I don't walk around in my socks. I always wear shoes. It's either barefoot or shoes, no in between. I never walk around with socks. So if I try to put on shoes with the grippy socks, it feels really uncomfortable. Yeah, it's just like a little bits of rubber or something. What's the all-terrain hiking grippy sock? You say that, but I think there are quite literally toe socks. I think there are quite literally grippy toe socks for that specific thing. I think that actually exists. Yeah, it's like the bottom of a kid's onesie. Exactly. You get it now. You understand. Also, I like how Anise never, like, elaborated on r/grippy sock crayon box. Anyways, hi, Poomfies. Welcome to joining. What's poppin'? It's a Steam Next Fest. We got a lot of demos to play through. Oh, yeah, toe shoes. Yeah, not even toe socks. Toe socks are weird, but you could put those in a normal shoe and then I could ignore that you're wearing toe socks. What I can't fucking forgive are toe shoes. That's when you're taking it way too fucking far. That is when you're taking it way too damn far. Okay, fine. You can have your toe socks. You can have your toe socks. But I draw the fucking line at toe shoes. Like, did you really need to do that? Was that really necessary? Didn't think so. Yeah, that's a sound that plays when, that's the Dark Souls Ancient Dragon song is what plays when you open up your Christmas present and it's toe shoes. And you have to wear them because your other shoes are falling apart. And you don't really have the money to buy your own new pair of shoes. And this is a gift from a family member who looks really, really excited to give them to you. And you're like, fuck. Damn, I have to wear these out. I have to show that I'm using these. Damn. Hi, Unreal Zulu. Welcome to joining. What's poppin'? Hope you've been swell. All right, let's get to demos. Let's get to demos, shall we? Let's get gaming. Oh, that's really funny. Hold. I have to readjust. Let's see. I know I have to do it per scene. Hold. There we go. And now we make you a little bit smaller and right behind my head. Like that. Bingo.